what's up, y'all? It's D about to react to this vid by Poetic Flacco. So a few people told me to react to this vid where he goes over Deshae's apology and how terrible it is. So we are going to see what he says in this vid and, you know, what he has to say for his actions. I'm sure he's not going to take any accountability at all. But yeah, let's just see what's going on. Let's watch.
Deshae Frost is even more cooked after what I can only describe as the worst apology video of all time. Deshae got canceled this week after footage showed him yelling at a woman because she didn't want to go back into his room and talk to him. She claims he wanted to sleep with her. She didn't want to sleep with him. That pissed him off even more. Then Deshae took her wig and threw it in the ocean.
Nigga, Lord, this. I'm not going here. I'm not just. What are you talking about?
Alright, bet that. Alright, bet that. I swear to God. No, I swear to God. What do you want to do?
And then, if that wasn't bad enough, Deshae slapped her so hard that she fell to the ground.
Nah. I'm just come downstairs, bro. It's too much.
All this played out on camera, but Deshae Frost got a creative excuse for why he did that. Now, an apology video should be you apologizing for what you did and you repeating how there's no excuse, you're done. But Deshae proceeded to list out many excuses for why what he did wasn't as bad as we're trying to make it.
Before this video starts, I'm gonna say it's never okay to hit a woman. And I know I might clip farm a line and say things or whatever for clips or anything, but at no point should a man ever put hands on a woman. And I take full accountability and responsibility for that, and I'm sorry, and I've expressed that to her after situations 3 years ago.
To the people, the few weirdos who were saying, you need to react to a different video because he didn't even hit her. He didn't put his hands on her. He's admitting that he put his hands on her. And he's apologizing because he put his hands on her.
4 years ago, and everything from this video, I just want to get that across. I'm not making excuses. I did a thing, and I appreciate everybody, you know, getting on my ass and all these things, but I just wanted to tell my truth of how everything just led up. First things first, I'm gonna say is I will never, ever put my hands on a girl who's never put their hands on me, okay? I'm not a person to initiate and do things and try to hit a girl because, you know, just out of the strength of just arguing or anything like that.
But that's literally what you did. Here's what he's about to do. He's about to try to convince us in real time that our eyes didn't see what we saw.
She was sitting down.
So this was an hour video. So the leak footage, the 10-15 seconds, that was edited out of the hour-plus episode that came out. So we got to watch an hour of him antagonizing this girl, of him trying to get her to come and be with him alone, and she's saying no, and them arguing. So we watched an hour of this, and she didn't put her hands on him not once. He even said he would hit her because he thought she was about to hit him, but she never put her hands on him.
This was from season 2. This was from 2022 or 2023, 4 years ago. And she was one of the girls that came on the show. I brought her on the show and everything. And during the whole show, like, she was the only person who was literally, like, I don't know, like, physical, and she was hitting me. She was doing these things, which I had to cut from YouTube videos because of monetization. And she would hit me and all these things going back and forth and yelling, going back and forth and doing these things. And it kind of was just got to a point where I kind of didn't want to deal with that. Nah, you know. Let's
just be charitable and give the shit the benefit of the doubt. Stay with me. There's a method to my madness. Let's give him, hey man, she been here for multiple episodes, and in those other episodes she was putting her hands on. What does that have to do with that day and in that moment? In that moment, she wasn't putting her hands on you. In that moment, you were the aggressor. You were the one who was picking and fussing. She didn't want.
So is he claiming he had like a delayed reaction? Because in the vid, you clearly see her sitting down as he comes up and attacks her. Flips her.
And be alone with you in private. You were the one who was calling her ungrateful. You put your hands on her after throwing her wig. You threw her wig and she still didn't attack you. Most women will put their hands on you if you throw their wig in an ocean, something you didn't pay for. So, man, cut it out, bro. Now, after I guess that she hit me, excuse in his mind wasn't hitting, he transitioned to, I was drunk.
I was drunk, and like I said, anything I say in this video is not to make anything right. This is not to make anything right. This is not make things easier. This is not an excuse for anything. This is just me telling this story. And I feel like nobody should ever put their hands on a girl. Ever. It don't matter how mad you get. It don't matter anything. You know what I'm saying?
So by your logic, none of this that you're saying matters. It doesn't matter if she was being aggressive days ago or whatever the hell you're claiming. It doesn't matter if you were drunk. So by your own logic, none of that matters. So why even state any of that? You're stating it because you are trying to give reasons and excuses for your behavior. That's exactly what you're doing. Hello.
Like fighting or anything, unless like you literally like are getting punched 100 times or whatever, something just to throw her out the way or move her out the way. But yo, I think that just doing that was just, you know what I'm saying? It was. We were arguing, you know, there's been things all the times off cameras where she would hit me and all these things like that.
Yeah, was off
and
camera.
I'm trying to talk to her and bother her like that.
I thought he had to edit it out.
What happened at the boat situation is that we were yelling, arguing, and she had just said things. I heard she said that I did this because I couldn't like or something like that. Bro, that argument happened, whatever, because she was saying crazy things, which I had to cut out, and saying crazy things about my family.
That's a lie from the pits of hell. The argument didn't start because she was saying crazy things about you and your family. We got the full footage, bro. The argument started because you walked up to try to get her attention and get her away from the group of women, but she wouldn't leave the group of women and go with you alone. Here's the beginning of the argument. She's talking to other women minding her business. He walks up and throw a water bottle at her to try to get her attention to take her away, but she wouldn't leave the women because she knew Deshae wanted to sleep with her and she didn't want to sleep with him. So because of that, Deshae got agitated that she wouldn't go off with him, and he began to call her ungrateful. That was the beginning of the argument.
Oh my God.
It's too hot for that. That's the go.
Okay, I will.
So throwing water bottles at bitches is gonna get them to fuck you? I'm so confused.
There you go.
Don't
Don't throw my wing in the ocean. I literally kill you if you throw my wing in the ocean.
I bet.
Deshae, what? Don't.
You already
throw
wants
my wing in the ocean.
Who gonna stop me?
What you trying to grab it? Don't throw it. I'm gonna try to grab it. Just don't. No, I'm gonna try to.
Why did he come over here all angry and weird? They over there chilling. She's taking her hair down. He throwing a water bottle. I'm gonna throw your wig in the ocean. Who gonna stop me? Like, what is this? This is so weird.
I'm not gonna go too far, but I'm gonna win. I don't like. You're gonna be
How?
Alright. Who the
Here, bro, I'm talking to you. You talking?
Oh my God.
It's good, bro.
No, this is abuser behavior.
I have no idea.
She wasn't attacking you or berating you or
That's
talking
scary.
about your family or your sister until you came over and you began to berate her and you began to attack her, and then she began to hit you back with whatever she has in terms of insults. So I don't understand why Deshae couldn't just stop it at, hey man, I made a mistake, my anger got the best of me, I'm sorry, it won't happen again, and keep it pushing. To continue on with this nonsense is absurd.
If you guys know me, I'm a very family man. Like she's talking about my sister, all this other. She get all crazy to cut out. She was all doing this. My family, talking about my family members, my different type of things, just up and being big and bad, you know. And me as a man, I lowered my morals and I went down to her level. Any guy that would hit a girl and do those things or whatever, you're lowering your how can I say, your respect. You're lowering respect for yourself and you're going down to her level. And as a man, you should never do that. She definitely was trying to irritate me and get on my nerves and doing these things. So
you started cussing her out first. You hit her first, but yet you think that you hating her was going down to her level? No, if you went down to her level, there wouldn't be no insults and there wouldn't be no hitting. It if you went down to her level, you wouldn't be in this situation because she wasn't cussing you first and she didn't hit you first.
Clock it.
And she got up. I thought she was good enough to hit.
I love all these men coming together to call him out, by the way.
Again, and I just mushed her. My main thing is I was never trying to hurt her. I never like slapped her.
And I'm saying that specifically because I still am seeing a lot of men defending him. I just glanced in the comments on, I wonder if it was the Shade Room Teens, or maybe it was just Shade Room, or maybe it was Hollywood Unlocked. I'm not sure. But I glanced at the comments and there were a lot of people defending him. And I was like, wow, this is actually crazy. Like men defending him.
But from that angle, it looks really bad. It looks really bad. But I mushed her ass. I mushed her ass over there. I mushed her ass because I was not going to be hit. I was not going to go on that, and I just walked away. But with that situation, I seen things that she was doing. She was saying, talking about, all these different things. And it's like, bro, after that, I apologized. We was kissing, and I'm gonna put clips in here too, but we was kissing, and you're saying you didn't let me, you didn't want me to, after you literally gave me some head. And I don't not to put your business out there, but you gave me some head. Yeah, another thing, just even things like, even she's doing now, just saying that like when she sees my sister, she's gonna fight her and do these things. She's been waiting on.
Because what the hell that got to do with anything? If she later gave you head after y'all got off the boat and y'all made up or whatever, then how does that correlate to the actual story? She brought that up because that is why you got aggressive on the boat, and that's what led to the altercation. So it was relevant when she brought it up because it's like, okay, what made him so mad? This is what made him mad. This is what happened. Like, so you'd be like, well, you trying to say it was because of that? Well, you gave me head. You sucked my dick after we got off the boat. So we're talking about the altercation. Nobody cares about your freaky frog ass sex life. We're not talking about what happened afterwards when y'all got off the boat long after the altercation was over. We're talking about the actual issue at hand. So for you to even try to throw that in there just proves that you're just trash. Like, what? So?
Like all this time.
What does this have to do with your apology and the situation? This is him trying to deflect. He's so gross.
A person that is up and you feel all these things, and it's just like, bro, 3 years later, what was this energy 3 years ago when that thing actually happened? All these things, and mind you, she said way more worse things that, that I'm not even gonna.
Diddy got exposed years later too.
My sister, my person, things, and doing things, and just saying this with my families in general.
This man said, I didn't slap her, I mushed her. Your hand started here, and it connected with her face here.
And she flipped.
The only difference between a slap and what you think is a mush is once you got here, once you did this, you didn't back up. You slapped it and did pop.
Sorry.
It's still bad, bro.
Obviously, none of this is funny.
Now,
I'm not laughing at the situation at hand, just the demonstration and the.
This quote unquote apology with that didn't include an apology is apparently getting Deshae in court, is apparently getting Deshae in some legal troubles.
Good, get him.
The girl who he's talking about, the girl he put, his hands on, she has announced that because of this apology and what she would say are lies told by Deshae, she's retaining an attorney and taking legal action against Deshae.
Okay. I gave who head? Did you say I gave him head? Why would I be doing all of this if I did anything with that man? He said that. Can one of you guys send me the video where he said that? I'm going to my lawyer. Promise you. I'm gonna pull up the screenshots. I'm gonna put it on the live. Hold on. This was when he was lying again, saying that we had. And here's messages right here. And then hold on. Let me show you another. Keep my name out your mouth and don't ever lie on me. That's the last thing I'm gonna ever say to you. Don't speak to me again. He's been lying on his bill. He's been lying. These messages are from 2023. He's been saying we had and I did whatever. Here's the proof. Never had sex with that man. Let me pull this picture back up again. I said, you had me talking to your weird daddy, asking a bunch of weird. All I wanted to know is,
the daddy weird
or not, because we didn't.
No chance.
I could have told
the mama, the BBL mama, is weird. The auntie is weird. Wasn't his auntie twerking on Rakai? His like 40-something-year-old auntie twerking on like a 16-year-old. So the auntie weird, the mama weird, and the daddy. Oh, damn. He did not have a chance in hell.
My dad, how you put your hands on me, then that would have been a bigger problem. So let's keep you. You have a great day. He literally tells the world his little, like, boy, I would never. He said you gave him head. He's a liar. He also said I hit him. I never hit him. He's a liar. You didn't see me kiss him. You saw him kiss me. It's okay. He will be here for my lawyer. Promise you that. Let me call my mom real quick, y'all. You say he didn't apologize, but ain't I say he apologized. I said he didn't apologize to me after everything went on. They say he said we had sex. They said that I sucked his, that he's the one around telling people that I sucked his. Write that down. Write that down for the lawyer. Bye.
You said it on a social media platform.
Yes.
Yeah. I was like screen recorded that proof. Now they got this thing going around where after y'all left out the boat, you kissed him and was holding his hand walking down the thing or whatever.
Didn't I just tell you I didn't kiss that? I just told you he kissed me. Like, what the?
I'm going to show you the video.
Mom, I seen the video.
Oh my God.
Get off my phone, bro. Like, is she good? Then he kissed me and he said you saved him for.
I'm not. All of these people are fucked. Let's be clear. I was never on her side. Let's be crystal clear. I even said that she shouldn't have gotten in his face and been trying to argue with him, trying to go toe to toe. I'm just against Deshae. This is what this is about. He is trifling as hell. He's the social media star, okay, influencing the youth negatively and putting his hands on women and doing weird shit with women. He's the problem. So that's what I was focused on. But let's be clear, I was never like pro whoever the hell this is. Because why you talking to your mama like that? Especially if she's trying to help your bum ass. Like, girl, that's so disgusting and gross. Both of y'all are gross.
She's a liar. He's a liar. Let me send him a voice message, y'all. He won't reply to none of my DMs. He won't reply to my DMs. And then you're going online saying that we had sex or I gave you head. You're a liar. You know I never put my hands on you. You can't put that on Bali. You can't put that on your little sister that I did anything with you or that I put my hands on you. Yo,
Deshae, for your sake, man, I pray to God you are telling the truth, man. Because I'll be real, like, you already know you did bad. You put hands on her, and she kind of held it down and kept your secret for years. Like, she never told nobody. She didn't put it out there. It took your editor coming out and dropping the footage. She's behind the scenes telling you, just don't lie on me. I'm going to keep it cute. And she was good. Now, she's telling you 3 years ago, I didn't tell your dad you put your hands on. So she's keeping it, like, mute. And you... Bro, you don't, listen, man, you don't want to piss off this chick, bro, because when this chick starts popping out outside and really doing interviews as raps, man. But let me know in the comment section.
Exactly as I thought. Disgusting, gross, vile, ill. All right. Hopefully he gets what he deserves eventually. I hope she does follow through with these threats and she does do something, press charges or something, because he can't just keep getting away with treating people like this. This is really gross. And he has a sister. You have women in your life that, you know, you respect. So how can you treat women like this like it's cool? And then you claim that, oh, it's never right to put your hands on a woman, but this is why I did what I did. I was drunk, she did this, and she ended up sucking my dick when we got off the boat. Like, what? Just gross. Y'all let me know what y'all think, though, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.